Before this day begins to demand your attention, pause and remember a powerful truth written in Psalm 27. It says, "The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear?" Those words are not just poetry. They are a foundation. God, as this morning begins, I anchor my heart in that truth. You are my light. When confusion tries to crowd my thinking, you illuminate the path. When uncertainty feels overwhelming, you remind me that darkness never has the final word. Thank you for being my salvation, my rescuer in moments when I felt surrounded. There were situations in my past that looked intimidating, problems that seemed larger than my strength, yet somehow I stand here today. That is not coincidence. That is your faithfulness. This morning greet shadows straight gently short her face. Fear may attempt to whisper about on today. Pine tree in Greece waging across the water. You are the stronghold of my life. A stronghold is a place of safety, a fortified refuge. That means I do not begin this day exposed or unprotected. I begin it covered. When responsibilities feel heavy, remind me that you are my strength. When challenges appear unexpectedly, remind me that you are already present in the middle of them. Nothing I face today will surprise you. Psalm 27 speaks about confidence even when enemies surround. While my daily life may not look like a battlefield, there are still pressures, criticisms, and internal battles that try to shake my stability. In those moments, steady my heart. Help me stand firm rather than react impulsively. I thank you for the peace that comes from knowing you are near. Peace is not the absence of problems. It is the awareness of your presence within them. When my thoughts try to race ahead into worst-case scenarios, slow them down with truth. When doubt tries to exaggerate obstacles, shrink them back into perspective. David wrote about desiring to dwell in the house of the Lord all his days. Today that means I want my mind to remain aware of you, even while I work, speak, decide, and move through ordinary routines. Let my connection with you not be limited to this quiet moment, but continue throughout the day. There may be voices that attempt to discourage me. There may be situations that test my patience. Instead of allowing frustration to take control, help me respond with maturity. Guard my tone, guard my attitude, guard my perspective. Psalm 27 also speaks about seeking your face. That is more than asking for blessings. It is desiring closeness. This morning I seek alignment. Align my thoughts with wisdom. Align my decisions with purpose. Align my emotions with stability. Thank you for past victories that remind me of your reliability. I have faced uncertainty before and seen clarity come. I have faced weakness before and discovered strength. I have faced closed doors before and later understood why they needed to remain closed. If today includes waiting, give me patience without anxiety. If today includes opportunity, give me boldness without arrogance. If today includes correction, give me humility without shame. Your word says to wait for the Lord and be strong. Strength is not always loud. Sometimes it looks like calm consistency. Sometimes it looks like choosing peace when tension would be easier. Build that kind of strength inside me. Protect my mind from comparison. My path is not identical to anyone else's. The timing of my progress is intentional. What you have planned for me will not be taken by someone else. Let that assurance silence insecurity. When I step outside into this world today, I do so knowing you walk with me. Conversations I will have, tasks I will complete, decisions I will make. None of them are outside your awareness. That knowledge removes pressure. I do not need to control every outcome. I need to remain faithful in every moment. Thank you for being my light in dark seasons. Thank you for being my courage when I felt small. Thank you for being my peace when my surroundings felt unstable. If stress begins to build later today, remind me of this prayer. Remind me that you are my stronghold. The stronghold does not crumble at the first sign of pressure. It stands firm. As this morning unfolds into afternoon and evening, let gratitude continue to shape my outlook. Even small blessings, a kind word, a productive moment, a safe return home, are evidence of your ongoing care. I release the habit of anticipating worst-case outcomes. Instead, I anticipate your goodness, not because life is always easy, but because you remain constant. Psalm 27 ends with a reminder to wait with courage and confidence, so I step into this day not rushed by fear and not frozen by doubt. I move forward steady, grounded, and aware that my foundation is secure. God, thank you for being my light when I cannot see clearly. Thank you for being my salvation when I feel vulnerable. Thank you for being my stronghold when life feels intense. With a grateful heart and a peaceful mind, I begin this day anchored in the truth of Psalm 27. In Jesus' name, I am in.